Hello Internet, welcome to my channel. We are on day 9, part 4 of Kaggle 30-day machine learning challenge, wherein we will solve exercise on model validation. We have built the model. Now we have to validate our model by seeing its accuracy. We have to run the below cell to set up the coding environment to solve the exercise. So in the cell we are importing pandas library. We are also importing decision tree regression from sklearn library. We are saving the path of CSV file in low Iowa file path variable. We are reading the CSV file using pandas.read CSV function, storing it in a data frame home data. We are segregating the predictor variable y by home data.sales price. We are identifying the features, so we are writing all the features in a list and storing it in feature column list. Using the feature column list from the home data frame, we are creating a feature data frame X. Now we are creating a decision tree regression model, naming that model Iowa model. We are fitting the model on the feature and predictor variable. We perform some prediction on first 5 rows of our data frame. So Iowa model.predict x.head will run the model on first 5 rows of the input data frame. Then we will see actual target prices of the model. So y.head will print the first 5 prediction of actual prediction of the model for the first 5 rows. So we are getting the first 5 prediction, converting it to the list and printing it on the user screen. This part of our code is the setup for checking the exercise. Click on the cell and run the cell. So we have set up the environment for checking of our code. Step 1 of the exercise: split your data. Using train test split function, split your data. Given an argument random state is equal to 1, so that check function knows what to expect when verifying your code. Recall your features are loaded in data frame X and target is loaded in Y. So from sklearn.model selection, we are importing train test split function. Using train test split function, we will divide the data frame X feature and Y predictor series into 4 parts: train X, val X, train Y, val Y. Here we are using random state is equal to 1, so that data is selected randomly, and the random selection produced will be same at your machine and another machine if the random state is used 1 for the given data set. So click on the cell and run the cell. What we have done here, we have divided our data set into train and validation set. Second step: specify and fit the model. So we are creating decision tree regression model and fitting it to the relevant data. Set the random state to 1 again when creating the model. So we are creating Iowa model is equal to, it is a decision tree regression model, random state is equal to 1, to repeat the result on another machine also. Then we are fitting this data to train X and train Y. Here we are training our model to find patterns in the training data. Click on the cell and run the cell. We have created the model and we have fitted it to the training data. Next, make prediction with your validation data. Your model is stored in Iowa model. Using the predict function, you will perform prediction on validation X. That validation X will return the prediction known as validation prediction. So we have created the predictions. Answer is correct. Print the top 5 validation prediction. So validation prediction can be iterated over using list indexing. So validation prediction in opening and closing square bracket 0:5 will run from 0 to 4 and we print first 5 prediction, and we will check them with the first 5 actual prediction of the validation data. So these are predicted by the model and these are actual predictions. Click on the cell and run the cell to see the difference between the actual predictions 18650, 18400, 13000, 16450, similarly 231500 and so on. What do you notice? That is difference from what you saw with in-sample prediction, which are printed after the top code cell in this page. Do you remember why validation prediction differs from in-sample training prediction? This is important idea too from the last lesson. Now we are computing the difference from the predicted value and the actual value of predictions. So we are calculating mean absolute error in the validation data, which is the difference between predicted value and actual value. So from sklearn matrix, we are importing mean absolute error. We are running mean absolute error on validation prediction and actual validation prediction output. So these are predictions and these are actual output. We will compute the mean absolute error and store it in val MEA, and we will print it on the user screen. Click on the cell and run the cell. You can see that house price on average differ by $29,652. That's it for this video. We have done an exercise on model validation, wherein we have split the data into train set and validation set, created a model on the train set, predicted the model for the validation data, and computed mean absolute error for the validation data and printed it on the user screen. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Do hit that subscribe button for more such technical content. See you in the next video.